fourth year? All are fourth year? Right? You are going to get jobs, right? Hopefully. Okay, hopefully. I was optimistic that I was going to get jobs. I was saying hopefully. Okay, fine, hopefully. You know, when you work, you have something called as group discussions. You know what's the basic rule of group discussion? Interaction. Why aren't you interacting? I asked 3 questions, blank faces. No is also considered as an answer. Yes is also an answer, no is also considered as an answer. You can say no. Please be interactive. Okay? You are not small children. Tomorrow you have to go out in the industry and work. Right? People won't take you, okay, you are just coming, warming our seats and going. Be interactive, please. Okay? How many of you have taken public speaking? Implement it. Okay? Right? So yeah, tell me, how many of you did some research about Verilog? Yes, no, whatever. No. Why?
Checks we did for our career.
So you decided to come for the introduction lecture directly and learn over there what it is exactly. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. No, I checked. I looked up whether.
Okay, you looked up whether it is useful for your career or not. So what did you come across?
I saw that we need Verilog to design circuits. So if I'm going to the electronics industry, I would be required it.
Okay, anybody else? You have just turned up or just registered blankly. What made you register?
It's an additional skill.
It's an additional skill. Divya, there are skills like Java, C++, Python, Ruby on Rails. Those are also additional skills. Will you register for those as well? I would.
I would.
Yeah.
Just blankly.
But C++ we did it in school.
Okay.
C we did here.
What I'm trying to say is, when you are coming for a workshop, right, have a little background about it. Java, C++, I'm saying you are aware about it. So you will positively say yes. You know where it is used, right? You are investing your time and probably your money if you want the certificate as well. Value it. 2 hours of the introductory lecture you are going to come. You came, right? 2 hours. After coming to the introduction, you all understood what this is about. You all should have done this before so that you would have asked me questions in the introductory lecture. You know what you all are doing? You all are like sheep and I am the shepherd. Wherever I take you all will go. Everyone has done filled this? Everyone has filled this? That's what I'm saying. Don't follow me. Don't blankly listen what I'm saying. Cross check it. Okay? Don't behave like the millions out there on social media who will just follow one post randomly. Cross check it. Okay? It's your time, guys. You all could have done so many other things, right? Somebody might be working on some project, something. You all could have done it, right? I'm not saying that don't come for this. Come for this, but whenever you go ahead, like when in the future when you have some workshops, see what it is about. We do not see you just registered blankly. Because seriously, I felt that only 15 registrations will come. 15. That was my target. 15, then I'm going to start the workshop. I'll conduct the workshop. I told the placement department as well. Right? How many of you all don't know me? There is no issues. How many of you all don't know me? Or you have not attended the introduction lecture or something like that? Okay? Yeah. So I'll introduce myself. My name is Azhar. Okay? I'm a second year microelectronics student in this college itself. Okay? Fine. And the reason I'm taking this workshop is because the placement department and basically Abhishek, not the placement department, one particular person, he approached me and he told me that can you do something of this, because I did not know Verilog in my UG days, okay? I did not know. Fine, I learned it after coming over here. I know VHDL, there is something called as VHDL existed. I came and learned it here in my first year. Then I worked in a project in the second semester. Okay, a research practice project. I worked using Verilog. I learned Verilog on my own and did something on my own. Then I got my summer internship at Mentor Graphics. You know all the software that you are using? Did you all see whose software those are? Those are Mentor Graphics models, the place where I work. Okay, now go home and check what Mentor Graphics is. Okay, they are one of the pioneers of Verilog. They do everything with Verilog, everything. Okay, though my job was not on Verilog, Verilog was just a small requirement. I worked on something above Verilog, system Verilog. My goal for you people, 4th years, is I need to introduce system Verilog to you. Okay, I'm making it very clear. Last time the 3rd years or 4th years were there on Thursday, I had made this clear what my goal is. I want you all to reach the system Verilog level. It's up to you. You support me to reach there because the industry requires those skills. Okay, so you just coordinate and do as I say and work on your own. Right? Don't just limit to yourself. Do this. Okay, you will have very less number of courses this time, right? Or this year, 4th year is very relaxed for most of you. So make it count. Okay, there are many other things out there. Verilog is just a small thing. Remember I showed a scale of what the industry requires. Okay, those who are not present on the first day, I'll share the slides that you can go through. Okay, what the industry requires. Fine. Now tell me how many of you all have completed your assignment or tried your assignments? Completed. Now, one basic rule for 4th years, okay? I'm repeating myself. This time I'm considering because there are some new cases also. Okay? Next time onwards, I won't be asking, did you complete your assignment? You ask me doubts. I will assume you have done it. Okay? So, I am already assuming that you have done certain things, so you know certain things, so then I will go to the next topic. Okay? I won't spend time to ask you if you have done assignment or not. If you don't understand something, come up to me and ask. Okay? People out there won't read your minds, neither do I. I do not know what is going in your mind, what is going on your face. You want something, grab it, ask for it. Nobody is coming to give you, okay, you need something, you take this. The market out there is very, very competitive, okay? Right? So you develop those skills. Fine? Whenever you have any problem, anything, whatever it is, okay, you have my contact number, leave me a message. Right? Whatever small issue, software problem, whatever it is. Okay? How many people had software issues or couldn't download the software? Right? I got only one text from her last night that I am unable to download the software from the links which I gave. Right? So I am aware, so I will be prepared that okay, I have to bring the software. What if I didn't bring the software? What will you do or we do? Waste, session would be waste. Okay? Next, do not call me sir. Okay, I told this, those who had come in the Tuesday session, I suppose I told you all this, that if you call me sir, I will give you 2 warnings, okay? And the 3rd time you call me sir, I will charge 5 dirhams per every time you call me sir. And that 5 dirham will be used to, will be accumulated and then you have a good chocolate session for everyone over here. Okay, so don't call me sir, call me by my name. Fine? Okay, can we start? Can we start?
Yes.
Okay, so what we will be doing in this session is from now 1:30 to 3:30. What we will be doing is we'll be understanding the basics of Verilog first. Then what are the different types of Verilog models? Okay, there are something called as Verilog models. What are those that you'll understand? Next, then I'll give you a hands-on demo on mental graphics. Okay, the models and software that you're going to use, I'm going to give you a demo on how to use it, how to work with it. Fine. Next, you will write your first HDL code. What is HDL? Hardware description language. Okay, those who have come for the first time, it's okay. Okay, you will get to it. HDL is hardware description language. And let me be precise to the newcomers, you haven't missed anything except the career point, the job aspects, and a little bit of more insights on those things. You have not missed anything related to Verilog, nothing. Today is the first day when we are starting about Verilog. Okay, fine. So then I will give you, will do your code, first HDL code, and then we'll start something called as scripting. Okay, remember when I was talking about what the industry needs, I had spoken about scripting, right? There are Linux scripts, shell scripts, then there are Perl scripts. We will do something called as tickle scripts, TCL, tool command language, okay, if time permits. So, see, with y'all, with the previous batch, okay, on Tuesday, I couldn't cover this. The last topic, right, I couldn't cover. Neither could I complete this. Because I understand they are slow. I understand they are slow. Here, this. I understand they are slow. But with y'all, I assume you are fast. There is no understanding, there is an assumption. I assume you are fast. What all is being given to you, you do it. Okay? That's why I won't allow you all to share. Okay? Fine. And if there is some time or in between, I'll tell you a story. Okay, you're fine with stories? Stories? Okay. I'll tell you this basic story. Hair and the tortoise. Have you heard it? Okay. How many parts have you heard it? How many parts of hair and the tortoise have you heard? How many parts have you heard?
There's only one story.
There's only one story. Okay, then today I'll add 3 more parts to it. Okay? You have heard only one part which it says that hair sleeps off at the end and the tortoise slowly creeps by and wins the race, right? That is the first story that you have heard. Today, I'll add 3 more parts. Okay? The purpose for this story is not to understand what is happening in the story. It's to understand what it means or what it's trying to say. Okay? Fine? Clear? Okay? So be fast so that everything happens. Right? Okay. Now, okay. Now the first thing is, in Verilog, when you write a code, okay, it's not called, it's as a program or something like that. It's called as a module. Okay. Also, everyone please maintain a separate book for Verilog. Okay, you'll have a lot to write, a lot to note down. Depending on your grasping skills, you'll have to write. Because for me, when I was working, I used 3 books of 200 pages in 40 days to learn everything. Okay, so now you all decide how much you all will require. Okay, so yeah, what a Verilog module is, it's like a basic entity, how you call it, how do I define Verilog and module in a simple sense is, it's the entire code, like how you call it as a block. In layman terms, what is a module? A module means the chunk of thing which is together, right? That chunk which is together, that is your design, that is your code. Okay, so every HDL code in Verilog will have a module. A module is a must. Clear? Fine. Now, a design in Verilog is modeled using the concept of module. The module items define what constitutes a module and include many different types of declarations and definitions. Okay, this is just a theoretical description of what a module is. Now, every module will have 2 parts. Okay, first is the port declaration part, right? Remember, we are not writing a program to display hello world or hello this is my first code. No, This is not a C++ program. We are designing to, we are coding to design an IC, a chip, right? So when we design a chip, we have something called as ports, right? Now what are the different types of ports? No. In a chip. Input, output. Okay? So these are the ports. So you have to declare those ports as well. Next, you will have something called as a functional description. A functional description is basically what is the functionality of that module, what it is supposed to do. Suppose if you are designing AND gate, what it is supposed to do? A dot B in simple terms, right? That's what it is supposed to do, right? So that is the functionality what will be there. Okay, so a module, a Verilog module will be, you have your code declaration and functional description. Is this much part clear, everyone? Now, remember when we write a C++ code, we use curly braces to open and to end, right? There are no braces over here. Okay, every module that you start will have an end module. Should have, will not, should. Okay, there is no begin module as such. When you write module, okay, when you write module, your code starts. At the end, there should be something called as end module with no spaces between end and module. Okay, is this clear to you all? A module should always have an end module. It's a must. Okay, only then you will make a complete block. Next, how do you declare a Verilog module? Right? Now, the identifier following the keyword module and end module are keywords. I hope you all understand what keywords, right? So module and end module are keywords. After the module, there will be something here, an identifier here. Something is there. That is called as the module name. Okay? What is it called? The module name. Now, a small tip. How do you select the module name? Make sure that it is very descriptive of what that code is or what that module is supposed to do. Because tomorrow, if I write a module like this, my identifier is my name, module, Azhar, and module, and some declaration is there somewhere over here. Will you all understand if I give it to you what this is supposed to do? No, right? On first go, no. We'll have to go through this. Suppose if I write this. Will you all understand it now? Yeah? Are you getting me what I am trying to say? Yes. So, choose an appropriate module name. It should be very descriptive of what that is supposed to do. What that particular design is supposed to do. Please make sure of that. Okay? Fine? Next, when you name a module, there are certain naming restrictions. Okay? You just cannot name it anyhow. Right? You can never start a module name with a digit, with a number. Never. You can include numbers in the name but can never start with it. Okay? You can, or you always have to start it with an alphabet, no special characters also. A to Z, you have 26 alphabets, start with those. Okay? Clear? Fine? Now, next is the port declaration. What are the two parts of the module?
Port and functional.
Port declaration and functional declaration. So when you do a port declaration, you will be declaring the signals, okay, like inputs and outputs to the ports. Again, for this as well, choose appropriate descriptive names so you understand what it is. Okay?